Good evening, everyone. I'm Mitchell Summers. Thanks for tuning in. Their transition from the field to the booth was a natural fit. Picking up back-to-back wins is going to give this team a lot of confidence moving forward as they get deeper into the football season. Have your phone or computer ready Friday nights and tune in at 11 p.m. What does it mean to you to be able to see your family members here, see your mom, your dad, and cousins, and everyone's here for this moment for you?
It just means a lot. It just shows how much they support me.
Every fan wants to be right in the action, but you can only get so close. One ACU Wildcat is taking you behind the scenes, winning 3 games in a row to get to this point. So they're playing with a lot of momentum right now.
So your dad was a high flyer?
Yes, sir.
So when you were growing up, was he dunking on you?
Yeah, all the time.
How's it going, everyone? I'm Mitchell Summers here live at Shotwell Stadium, getting ready for the opening round of the playoff matchup. You see behind me, the game's about to kick off in the second half. It's not often a team stands on the verge of history. That said, teams like Strawn are known for making history. And once again, don't even try to throw that over her. Smacks down the pass, collects herself for the lay-in. We hear all the time the phrase, "there's no place like home." To be perfectly honest, we said it yesterday in sports. So if we're taking score, that's 1 for recycling cliches and minus 100 for creativity. Everyone's sitting at home, everyone's sitting in the stands. Even the refs afterwards said that they blew that call. There should be an ability for someone to fix this in the moment. Whenever you see a jersey, what does it represent? An athlete, a family, and a community. One of Stanford's own honors all 3 every time he steps to the plate. However, it's in honor of someone special to him. Athletes are known by their numbers.
I was planning on wearing 7 this year. That's my favorite number, like, ever.
Go 2. Good lead up one time, Durant.
Number 2, Zach Green.
But I changed my mind about it. I decided to wear 2 this year.
When you look on the Stanford roster, the name Durant lines up by 2.
Yeah.
But Zach's not wearing it alone.
Number 2 was her favorite number.
Yep, that was her number.
Danielle Durant looked up to her older brother Zach while he threw strikes.
I loved watching her pitch. She was special on the mound.
When it was her turn to step to the plate, she was a natural.
He saw the opportunity that she had for greatness.
Me, my brother, and her. She's probably the best pitcher out of the 3 of us.
Zachary was a good coach and a good leader for them, that they want to be just as good as him.
Zach, the wise older brother, took Danny under his wing.
I would get on YouTube and look up videos on how to pitch a softball so I could show her how to do it.
She wanted to pitch, and her brother was making her a good pitcher.
I just remember how fun it was for her and how much she loved the sport, and I know she'd wish she could still play it right now.
Take me through the emotions of that day.
It was horrific and just terrifying the whole day. Probably the worst day of my life. Probably won't be topped, honestly. It was a Saturday morning. I was telling my sister to wake up, and she wasn't talking back to me, and 5 minutes later I kind of realized something was wrong, and we just rolled her over, and I just knew she wasn't conscious and she wasn't there. And yeah, just from there, things just got worse and worse.
Zachary called me. He said, "Dad, something's wrong with Danielle."
I was terrified, honestly.
I get a phone call from Matthew, and he told me I need to go home. Something happened to Danny.
And I just know, I just felt kind of helpless in the moment.
I called Zachary and I asked him what's going on. He was crying. And I said, "Is Danny breathing?" He says, "No, Mom, she's not breathing."
By that time, they'd loaded her and took her to the hospital.
A little girl that was so full of life was just so lifeless.
They were keeping her alive until we could get there to say goodbye.
Matthew, he told me, "You know what? I think she's gone. They've been working on her for a long time. I think we need to let her go."
At 2:12 p.m. on August 12th, my baby girl was pronounced.
That was the worst day ever. I lost my baby girl. Sorry.
12 years too young, Danielle Jamie Madison Duran passed away.
Happy birthday! Ah, the waxing on my finger!
She was like the light, you know,
Y'all want a cookie?
the light of her family.
Danielle!
I think she touched a lot of hearts and will be remembered here for a long, long time.
Let's go, Tube. So every day I strive to be what she used to be. A happy person that tries to bring joy to other people's lives.
Zach honors his sister every time he slips on that number 2 jersey.
Play for Danny and fly high. I put that there because now she's flying high over all of us, probably playing softball or something.
He knows when he steps on the mound, she's with him.
I'll talk to her on the mound, actually. Probably has a seat set right behind me.
Reporting in Stanford, Mitchell Summers, KXVA Fox 15. It's the 9th pink out night at Abilene High. The Lady Eagles were taking on Haltom.
There you go, Allie! Nice!
For Coach Nikki Richardson, it's a special night.
Finish it, Bailey, finish it.
Let's win this game. Let's play for those in memory of. It's just very special to me.
After graduating from McMurray, Nikki soon came to Abilene High, where she took up coaching.
See, my first year here was in 2002. I always knew I kind of wanted to coach. I just love them like they are my own. And when I see them succeed, it makes me proud, almost like a proud mama.
When matches became tough, Nikki always knew she had her best friend cheering her on.
Eagles! She's not just my mom, she was my best friend, my coach, I mean everything. She came to every volleyball game that I had here in town, and I look back and do a lot of things she used to do. I only wish I could be as strong as she was.
Nikki never expected that she would become the coach for her mom's life.
It was probably about 11 and a half years ago. She had noticed, a lump in her breast, and so I just had a bad feeling about it, about how fast it was growing and everything, and I went with her when the general surgeon confirmed the cancer. It was such an aggressive type of cancer, like 0.01% of breast cancers are this type. I tried to be encouraging for my mom. I wanted her to believe she can get through this, get over it, to fight hard, just like in sports. I mean, I felt like I was coaching her for a change.
Several rounds of chemotherapy never took Christy's will to fight, but the cancer kept growing.
Actually, I was there in the room when she passed. I was able to tell her it's okay to go and hold her hand. Sorry, I'm gonna start crying. I was able just to say goodbye to her and show her the video of my girls, because we had videoed them saying, "Hi, MMJ, we love you," when we knew it was coming to an end. And it's like once we showed her that video and we told her, gave her permission that it was okay to go, that we'll be all right, she went peacefully. The weirdest thing happened, and I still love this. It was just my dad and my sister in the room with me. We were all there. My sister said she heard it too. That's why I had to ask her. We heard crickets chirping right after she passed, and the room was so quiet. And I was like, crickets on the 6th floor? It's just kind of weird. And my sister reminded me, she goes, "Nikki, do you not remember what Mom called you, what your nickname was?" It was Cricket. I mean, I want to believe she's telling me she was okay. She was good now.
Good job, SK. Way to work out there. Good job.
Still in pain from her loss, Nikki returned to the Lady Eagles. A year after her mom's passing, Nikki's team brought her an unexpected solace.
Actually, it was Coach Pierce. She knew how much I loved my mom and how much she meant to me, and it was her idea. I mean, we asked for donations to get the pink balls. Varsity got pink jerseys to wear. Our health classes, PE classes made the signs. She even surprised me the first year with a sign in my gym right above the scoreboard that it said, "In memory of Christy George." I don't tell my team this, but my first thought is, let's win for my mom. This game's for her. I want to dedicate this game to her.
The years pass by, but the memory never fades. From Abilene High, I'm Mitchell Summers reporting.